Outside Tejas' house.
Yeah, we are at race course at Tejas' place. Let's go find out what Tejas is up to. Hey! Hi.
Punchtattva people! Hi, welcome to my
Crib.
cluttered, like fully random abode. So.
Beautiful abode.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
this before
amazing.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Bunch of people.
Bunch of About you first, I would love to know about you, how it started, or rather, like from the beginning. Like, were you interested in music when you were as a kid, or when did it actually?
I was
you
an
had your moment.
amazing bathroom singer as a kid. So I didn't
Alright.
know I could sing, to be honest. I just used to like sing in the bathroom.
Okay.
But I guess when in college, so I did my BA in Christ College.
Alright.
So I met a bunch of amazing Nepalis. And I couldn't sing, but I tried out some random Indian stuff, and they were fascinated. They were like, "Oh, what is this?" I'm like, "Well, this is Indian music." And they're like, "Come on, let's make some Western music and Indian music fusion." So I think we started off with like really bad songs and bad covers, where then I started gaining confidence that, oh, not bad. I think I can sing.
What was your first stage experience like?
First stage experience, I think it was in front of like, it was at Christ College like a fest, so in front of like 4,000 students.
Wow.
Never been on stage. I was a bit of a lunatic in college. I was a people person in college. I loved being with people, like tripping on people, making fun with them, whatever of them. So I think it didn't really matter that there were those many people. What mattered was like, till now I thought I could sing, man. Could I really sing? Like I started doubting myself on stage. But then yeah, there's a back when we were in college, there was a song called Adat by this band called Jal. Yeah, so I was like, I sang the song and I'm like, oh, people are clapping. Not bad. And I was so confident that I'm like, you guys want more? And within 5 seconds I started the alap again. So I'm like,
Yeah, can you do that now?
I don't remember the song at all, man.
Wow.
But
Like,
that's an amazing song, no?
That's a nice song.
it ends like Duaon ke bhi, oh mujhe waqi hai, duaon ke bhi. And then I'm like, they start clapping. I'm like, you guys want more? I'm like, they're like, yeah. I'm like, the alap just goes on to the high pitch. So after that, I think after Christ third year last exam, I skipped the exam and I ran to Bombay.
Wow.
Okay.
I found a nice audio engineering course and I wanted to pursue singing, so I left to Bombay. Yeah, so I stayed in Bombay for 4 years where I sang for Kathak troops.
Wow.
Yeah, semi-classical music. I sang for Kathak troops and did my audio engineering. Then I got tired of Bombay because I'm a lazy Bangalore person. I like space. Bombay is the best city in the world for me, like in terms of energy and everything. My favorite. But yeah, Bangalore for me is Bangalore, so home. So I'm like, I prefer autos going in slow motion, so I came back to Bangalore. And then I found Lagori. So Lagori already had a vocalist. So they were looking for a new vocalist. Yeah. So then they'd seen some of my YouTube videos, like old college videos. I'm sure they were like, this fellow can't sing, but then he's acting like crazy. So.
Okay, so the craziness is what you got in.
Yeah, I mean, I met them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I met them for a jam, and then they were like, "Yeah, I hope you have heard a song." I'm like, "Yeah, like you have like 2 or 3 songs, right?" So then there's a song called Darbari. So I told them we jammed for Darbari, and I didn't sing their version at all. They were playing, and I was singing my own classical version. They were like, "This is not a song." I'm like, "Yeah, but I kind of like this version more." So I think they were like, But yeah, it's been a great journey with these guys. So Lagori has been like my life after that for the past 5 years or something.
Alright.
It's become like Will has his own music school where he's yeah. So he's supremely busy like the rest of the day. And then Edward, the long hair acoustic guitarist, who we call Swami Nityananda. So I was saying that. So Shalini and me are full-time musicians. But before this, Shalini worked for SAP for like I don't know 6 years. She was a techie. Yeah, but she's into full-time for the past 2 years now. So Vinil has his own music school, Artista in Indranagar. Edward, Swamiji, he works as a HR manager. He worked in Samsung, he worked in Yahoo. Now he works for a company called Lutanix or something. Geet is the best guy in the band because he's a manager. And best guy in the sense in a business way. And he also like co-partners CA firm, like a funding firm.
Okay.
They were featured in the country's top 4. So they help. It's called CreedCap Advisors.
Okay.
They help companies get funds.
You said you sang for the Kathak troops and all, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind singing this a little bit of
Oh my God.
any of the?
They are digging out my like forgotten past.
If you remember, I mean, if. I
Huh.
mean, just a little.
So I sang like a different semi-classical version of there's a Pakistani movie called Khuda Ke Liye. Yeah, so there's a song in that where I sang a lovely like small semi-classical bit where we improvised with a Kathak dancer. So she like on the spot we did some improvisations and stuff. So the song went something like निर्भरण कैसे जाऊं निर्भरण कैसे जाऊं सखी रे मोरे डगर चलत मुझसे करत हार सखी निर्भरण कैसे जाऊं
Wow. A
Thank-
person who has actually not learned classical music.
Yeah, well, now I've been
Amazing.
training
Now you've been trained.
on and off
Yeah.
for the 6 years.
Uh-huh.
But when I sang this, I had no clue about classical music, and
Okay.
I used to listen to this song like 100 times, and then I'm like, oh, what more can I do? Improvise. So at that time, yeah, it was tough. But then I think this is what motivated me to learn classical music. That what if I learned classical music? I could do 100 more improvisations. So yeah, after I came back from Bombay, I started learning.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
So we'll make a move there?
Move?
Yeah. Shall we?
Yeah. So we have Shalini from the Lagori band. So let's just get to her. Just ask few questions. So how do you feel, Shalini, about Bangalore or about the Lagori band with Tejas and the others? How do you feel? So let it be Lagori first.
Lagori is my family.
Okay.
we like 3 out of the 5 of us have been like childhood friends, and then we got together like 4 years back, and we started making music, and somehow we clicked. Like all of us are equally mental. All of them loved biryani, and all of us like beer, and yeah, all of us like being stupid at times. But yeah, so we bonded and we started making really good music. That's good. And yeah, family away from family.
Okay. Aww.
Now let's just talk about Tejas. Now I want to see the expression, the other
Yeah.
side.
Tejas. Ta-da.
Far away. No eye contact?
Lagori, we love Tejas because he's the butt of all our jokes. A lot of scope for entertainment, and especially when he's on stage, it's like a challenge because we're performing and we're giving like a visual act, and then we also have to avoid him swinging the mics and all that. So
Okay.
it's like cracked Edward's guitar, and it's like almost hit beat, and he'll just jump around and knock off all our pedals, and suddenly your guitar's not heard, and you're like,
Okay.
yeah, so that's Tejas.
Wow.
So how about your 3rd anniversary? I just came across this HRC. It was celebrated in Hard Rock Cafe, right?
Yeah.
The 3rd anniversary. And I actually like the part wherein you made a guy sing Saiya to his girlfriend.
Oh yes.
Ah, yeah.
That was actually good.
Those two are like really sweet. So we met
Okay.
them in this college called Acharya College,
Uh-huh.
where we performed for the largest number of people. There were like 14,000 or 15,000
Wow.
like college people over there and students. Yeah. Yeah. So and these two have been following us since then.
Uh-huh.
In grammar Nazi, English Nazi. So, so yeah, they've been following us since then, like 4 years or 3 years now. And they wrote to me saying, he wrote to me saying that it's her birthday, so can you dedicate a song?
Okay.
So I just thought that, well, if it's during the show, I'm like, if it's her birthday, I think this will have to get down on his knees and like
Okay.
wish her.
He would have done it, but then he saw the guy came along too.
Oh.
He want to get punched in the face.
I did do it after the guy. I'm like, happy birthday.
Acha. You guys are the first Indian band, right? To ever have a beer in their
Yeah.
How
name.
cool is that?
Yeah.
People drink you guys.
What kind of alcoholics?
No, that just sounds bad, no?
Then, yeah, no. We would set up like a whiskey thing if you're alcoholics, but no. I guess we love beer, and then when we all love like bands like Maiden and
Iron Maiden,
yeah,
exactly.
Like something we thought we could do.
yeah. So randomly we were speaking like, why don't we just do it?
And it was an awesome gig because it was in Sarjapur and,
Yeah,
and it was raining
Big
and we
Brewski,
had a
right?
record
Yeah.
turnout. They had to turn people back. And then they had a record sales for beer on that day.
So beer got over in 2 weeks.
Geet was responsible for 10% of the consumption.
The next question is actually the main question, I guess. The Duerist. You guys are a part of it, right?
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
It's a long time ago. We don't even know the video for the song. But yes, I think it was one of our best trips, like outstation trips. Like 1 week in that beautiful place like Manali, and then I don't know.
It was a really cool trip because we went to Manali and we spent like a week there. And immediately the next day we had to go to Ooty for the Mad Festival. So it was quite a long trip by road and by flight.
Yeah.
And then you were like, Manali, it was freezing, my god, the t-shirts and the cool stuff you're wearing in the video. As soon as the video was done, we were like, rain, please.
Okay.
It was like a variety of adventures and
And we're like, Manali was so cold, Ooty will be a piece of cake. We went to Ooty, it was there also.
Oh.
Yeah, because we had to, the next day we had a
Ooty's pleasant for me.
Mad Festival. So
So how did you guys feel? You worked with Actors Cult, if I'm not
yeah, they were
wrong.
theatre actors. It was very tough, like collaborating music and theatre. Like the idea is very challenging.
Yeah,
But I think at the end we kind of sat with them, and we had a great director called Srinivas, who also plays for Scribe, metal band called Scribe.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's very artistic that way. So we all came up with finally a doable concept. I think it worked out. I guess people liked it.
It did.
Oh, it did.
Trust me,
Thank
it
you.
did.
So we put this on our website. It did. Yeah, we had fun, man. The most important thing we believe is like, have fun. Doesn't matter. Alright, for the team of Punchtattva, here's a song. A one, a two, a one, two, three. Boom Shankar, boom Shankar.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Boom Shankar, boom Shankar, boom Shankar, bolo Hari Om Shankar, boom Shankar, bolo 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 Hari Om Shankar, boom Shankar, boom Shankar, bolo Hari Om Shankar, boom Shankar, bolo 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 Hari Om.
This is for Punchtattva.